What's moving in the St. John's market today? My name is Jay Schwartz, and this is the Daily Property Rundown, your no fluff guide to what's new, sold, and worth watching in the St. John's metro area. So let's start things off with our daily market watch. We have 26 new listings. We have one property back on market, two price decreases, 18 properties under contract, 15 properties pending, 24 properties sold, one withdrawn, and 10 expired. So without further ado, let's get in and take a look at those new listings. All right, so the first property we have here is 21 Canada Drive, St. John's, $379,900 with $1,900 a month in mortgage payment. We have 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,300 square feet approximately. It's a 2 apartment built in 1973. All right, so for heat sources, we've got electric baseboard, mini split, oil, and wood. So that'll be interesting to see. Let's have a little scan through. All right, you got parking, double parking, only on the one side, it looks like. Main living area the floors look great. The fireplace looks good. I guess it's working. As they said, there is wood as a heat source, so that's a working fireplace. The ceiling has stucco, and there is risk of asbestos because of when this home was built. It also might not be your style, but overall, this is looking pretty good so far. Pretty standard layout with the living room, dining off the side, and then the kitchen. So in the kitchen, we only got one kitchen photo. Looks okay. No, two. So there is some space over here. They just have a couple of cabinets and like an extra shelf there. Bedrooms look good. There's a main living area with nothing in it. And same with the kitchen. Main bathroom looks pretty decent. I like that they've tiled in the shower. Flooring is vinyl flooring. You know, it's not the prettiest, but it's functional. And this is a 2 apartment home. Maybe it's an investment for you, or maybe you're living in the main unit and just renting out the basement. Overall, okay, let's see. Downstairs, got the mini split, looking good. It looks like it might be hot water oil radiation with the baseboard there. Kitchen looks decent in the basement. And bedroom looks fine. Bathroom looks fine. And the backyard looks nice and tidy. Nice looking shed there in good condition. So this is a 2 apartment with 2,300 square feet in Canada Drive. This is going to sell way over asking. It looks like it's in pretty decent shape. The roof looks fine. I would suspect this is going to go for 430, 440. It could even go for more, but definitely for at least 430. So that's a 2 apartment that if you're looking at, be prepared to put in a big offer. All right, next we have 13 East Ave Street, St. John's, $329,900, $1,700 a month in mortgage payment, 5 beds, 2 full bath, 2,100 square feet, another 2 apartment from 1972. Hot water, oil radiation, again with the baseboard. All right, exterior looks good. Looking like, so there's parking on both sides, so better parking situation here with this home. Again, living room looks like it's been updated. The ceiling, not seeing any stucco yet. They've done a really good job with this one. Looking nice. Updated flooring. They updated the fireplace. Stucco was probably removed at one point, so they just have standard kind of flat ceiling, which is great. Dining area, very similar. Kitchen, again, very similar. You got this corner here that they've decided to put in a second dining table in, but you could use it for shelving or what have you. These homes are layout-wise appearing to be almost identical. And got an old closet door there, but that's not a big deal. Okay, bathroom looks okay. I wish they showed us the enclosure. Just looks like it's a full, it might be a full kind of like plastic enclosure on the put on the wall, which is also fine. And the bedrooms look good. Here's the utility room, laundry. There's your oil radiation, hot water radiation. And you got your panel here. And then we got the apartment. So the apartment is living room, kitchen is all right. Maybe a little nicer than the one in the previous house. And you got some drop ceiling down there, which is good. And it looks like 2 bedrooms as well. Yeah, very similar. And back deck looks all right. The yard looks okay. You got a couple different fences around from different neighbors. Shed. Again, you got a shed, but this one looks like it's a little older. Roof looks like it's in, rough shape on the shed. The roof on the house looks fine. All right, so they listed for $329,900. I think, what's the square footage? 21. These are very comparable, these first 2 homes. And they've decided to list this one considerably lower when I think it's possible they could have listed it a bit higher, because this should sell for a similar price to the last one. The other one had about 200 more square feet, but this should still break 400,000. I would say this will go for 400, 410. Yeah. So again, another 2 apartment. Be prepared to put in an aggressive offer if you're trying to actually acquire these homes, because the competition is just so fierce out there. All right, next we have 46 East Ave Street, St. John's, $239,900, $1,300 a month in mortgage payment. We got a townhouse here, and single family, 4-bedroom, 1 full bath, 1,600 square feet, oil heat, built 1976. I feel like I see this house every couple of weeks. Like, it just keeps getting relisted. Kitchen looks decent. Dining area looks good. Living room looks all right. Like, yeah, pretty standard. Not a bad looking home. Primary bathroom looks great. So primary bedroom with a double closet looks all right. And then you got another bedroom, and another bedroom in the basement on the bottom floor. And then here's the utility room with the oil tank right in there. So it's forced air oil, which is, out of the 2 different types of oil heating you can get, which is either the hot water radiation or forced air, you want forced air, because you can convert that over to central heat pump, which is, like I always say, the Cadillac of heat sources. That's the best you can get. You get heat and air conditioning all in one throughout your whole home. That's the best. So it can be converted over. It has potential. You can convert hot water radiation to like electric as opposed to oil heated, which is an improvement, but I still find that hot water radiation heat, you have all these copper pipes running through your whole house. There's a greater risk of a burst pipe and leaking potentially and causing damage at some point in the lifespan of the heat source. And then back deck looks all right, small back deck, and uphill into a shed. So yeah. All right, so that will definitely sell. It should sell, and it should sell over asking, because that price range is highly in demand for a lot of first-time home buyers. All right, next we have $739,900, $3,700 a month in mortgage payment. We got 25 Janeway Place, St. John's. 4 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, 3,600 square feet. So pretty good size home, built in 1945. We got mini splits, hot water, propane, radiant. So we'll see what that's all about. Outside home is looking kind of interesting. They got a lot of different textures going on outside. This photo isn't bad, but just the way it makes it looks like almost like a fake house to me. But no, it's real. It looks pretty good. Huge house. So main entrance. Oh, it's gorgeous inside. They've done a really nice job with the entryway. Um, Main living room looks really nice. Fireplace looks good. They got another little sitting room here. They got a half bath that's looking pretty nice. It's got the board and batten halfway up, and then some interesting wallpaper. And dining room looks great. Kitchen also is newly updated, like recently, looking very good. It's got the built-in stoves and cooktop, which I'm not a big fan of, but still the kitchen looks all right. And then what do we got here? We got, not sure what room this is, but yeah, we got hot water, oil radiation, or maybe not oil, but we got hot water radiation. And this bathroom is pretty nice. Primary bedroom, ensuite looks great, gorgeous. Walk-in closet, and you've got your own balcony here. Really beautiful home. Beautiful home. I didn't see any oil tanks, so I'm assuming it's electric hot water radiation for $739,900. Pretty nice though. And yeah, I don't know. What do you think of this home? Would you live in this home? If so, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. All right, next we have for $185,000, $964 a month in mortgage payment, 17 McFarland Street, St. John's, 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,000 square feet, built 1920. We got baseboard electric and a wood stove. So it's just gonna be a small little spot. Not looking too bad. Living room, kitchen. This is your dining, I guess, just at the island here. It's very compact. Oh yeah, little wood stove. That's cute. And, you know, functional, which is cool. Yeah, I'm getting real like, okay, so the kitchen's a bit dated, but like, it's giving off a real 90s look to it with that turquoise countertop, uh, which could be swapped out, or like you can change the top of the counter pretty easily. The island's nice. You got laundry just before the back door there. And then you got your main bedroom here. You got your um, exhaust for the wood stove coming up through the bedroom, so that's definitely going to keep your bedroom warm. And then you got another bedroom. Looks like they might be using one of the bedrooms as like a closet. And main bath is fine. Back area looks good. This is giving off real Airbnb kind of vibes for me. Like you, you know, if you don't have a lot of like needs, you could definitely live here, but it's definitely giving off short-term rental vibes and for a good price. All right, next for $374,900, got $2,000 a month mortgage payment. We got 14 Samuel Drive, CVS, 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 1,800 square feet. We've got mini splits and electric heat, which is good. All right. So, okay, living area is quite small, and your dining as well. Your dining's right in your kitchen, eating kitchen. You also have the eat-in bar top here, but the kitchen is updated. They went heavy on the gray floor and the gray countertop, and the gray, they painted the railings gray, the walls gray. Bedrooms look all right. This bathroom looks fine. I'm assuming, yeah, this might be an ensuite, which would be great. I think it is. So standing shower ensuite. Then you got another bedroom. Rec room downstairs. Also looking pretty nice, pretty clean. Another full bathroom down there. Laundry. And exterior. You got this interesting shed with this little bit of overhang with the roof. I wonder if they store something under there. And yeah, not bad. I think personally, I think it's for CBS, it might be priced a touch bit high just because of how compact it is and the layout. Somebody might have a hard time finding a buyer for that one. I'm gonna suspect that this will go slightly under. I think it'll go for 370. All right, we got a condo. 47 Margaret's Place, Unit 207, St. John's, $365,000, $1,900 a month in mortgage payment. So I've sold a condo in this building before. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,000 square feet. They're pretty good. Built in 2009, all electric heat, and you got an underground parking spot. And your condo fee is $430. So let's have a quick look. Okay, this unit is not as updated as the one I sold. But you come in, you got your coat closet and you got your laundry room there. A lot of carpet here in the main bedroom. Primary bathroom looks fine. Kitchen looks okay. Large living room and dining area with the mini split, which is nice. And then they're showing off some of the communal areas here, and you got a storage unit. Okay, 365. Yeah, I sold one, I think it was in November of 2024 for 375, and it was quite a bit nicer. However, I feel like the condo market is getting more competitive, and there's a good chance they'll sell this for asking and maybe even a little more. So the market's definitely heating up. All right, next for $359,900, we got an $1,800 a month mortgage payment. 495 Seal Cove Road, Conception Bay South. 4 beds, 1 full bath, 1 half, 1,600 square feet. Built in 1996, baseboard electric heat and garage. Sure, let's have a quick look. Ooh, cool. Kind of a real cool vibe living room. You've got the pine ceiling. They've got a couple of pot lights here with LEDs in it, like kind of giving off a cool vibe. Nice area to hang out and relax in. Kitchen, dining looks fine. You got your front entry, which is separate, which is nice. Bedroom here, primary bathroom, another bedroom here, or office. They've got all these, they've built these shelving in here for this bookcase. Yeah, kitchen looks okay. Laundry area. Yeah, and garage looks good. Back deck looks great. Yeah, it looks really like a nice area to hang out. You got this part that's covered with a sunlight here, so really awesome back area. Detached garage. Okay, this is a beautiful property. Lots of uh, lots of trees around. So $359,900. I think this is gonna. Well, this is in Seal Cove, which is pretty a little bit outside of town, maybe a bit further than most people want to be. But this is a nice property. I can see this one going over asking by a little bit. You know, not much because of the location, but 365, 370. Like this is a nice property that offers a lot. Well, really serene. All right, next for $724,900, $4,000 a month mortgage payment, we got another new build, 81 Trenton Drive, Paradise, 4 beds, 3 full bath, 1 half, 2,300 square feet. Yeah, all electric heat. They only got this one photo here of another home that they've completed. I feel like they have multiple listings on 81 Trenton Drive. I remember seeing some last week. So they've got multiple designs. They're really trying to sell this property, and they want somebody to come and buy it. And you see another one, probably a bit different. 3 beds, 2 full bath, 1 half, 2,300 square feet for $649,900. So yeah, they're really pushing this property. And another one. So $674,900, $3,700 a month mortgage payment, 79 Trenton Drive, 4 beds, 3 full bath, 1 half, 1,700 square feet. Interesting. 2 apartment, so that definitely adds to, it's going to be fully developed. But let's do a little calculator action here. So 674,900 divided by 1,737. Oh, no. That is extremely pricey for a new build. Nobody should pay that price. Almost $400 a square foot is crazy. It's only 1,700 square feet. I don't know who's listing these for these prices, but like, you know, all your doorknobs better be made of gold, and you better have a marble countertop. Like, the finishes better be high quality. All right, so here's the single family version for a bit less. Let's see. I still think that that price is absurd, even for a two apartment home. Like, still overpriced for a single family home. I don't know about that. All right, next for $269,900, we've got $1,200 a month of mortgage payment. B99 Salmon Air Line. Looks like a gorgeous location. I wonder if you have property right down to the pond. I don't think so. That would be nice though. These people probably do. Looks like this is part of the neighbor property, so it looks like you're kind of wedged in here. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 900 square feet, single family, 1997, electric and wood stove, and there's a garage. Let's have a peek. All right, it's a bit pretty dated. Kitchen, living room, wood stove. It's nice to see. Bedroom, bathroom, main bath, back deck. You got a nice little sunroom here though. That's nice. And oh, you got a pond in the front as well. So you got a road. There's a road, but there's a pond in the front. Oh, and you do have pond access in the back. Looks like there's a walking path that goes all the way there. So that is nice. That's good. It's basically like a nice cabin for somebody. Maybe not your main home for $269,900. Yeah, I think it's a bit small for that price, but because you got the 2 different ponds there, like the location is prime, you're within probably an hour of St. John's. Yeah, I can see this selling for like 260. I don't think they'll get asking, but it's gorgeous property. All right, for $1,250,000 with a $6,300 a month mortgage payment, we got 480 Thorburn Road, St. John's. Whoa. It's got an apartment. We've got 8 plus 2 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, 2 halves, 7,400 square feet. So this home is large. This is gonna be an interesting one. Okay, nice outdoor landscaping, looking pretty good. Nice big lot, lots of trees. Got your fire pit here, shed in the back. Come in, big entry, double closet, staircase going up. Yeah, dining room, eat-in kitchen as well. Kitchen's okay. It's dated, like, 2010s, kind of giving off 2010s vibe. Not bad. I feel like, okay, there's some more cabinets here that, this view doesn't show us. So there's decent amount of cabinet space. Be nice if there was actually a pantry in a home this size. So a couple bedrooms, primary bathroom, bedroom, possibly an ensuite here. This could be, yeah, this is the apartment here. The apartment is feeling like a full-sized home. Yeah, it's basically like it's feeling like two 3,000 square foot homes squished together, which is pretty wild. Like, look at this living room for this apartment. Pretty good. Walk-in closet, yeah. Huh. It's suitable for two full families basically, but it's the price tag's very high, mainly because how large the home is. It's a very peculiar setup. Yeah, it is. It is just two homes. Look at, there's one door, there's the other door. They're like mirroring each other. You got the garage on this side, garage on this side. That is gonna be a hard property to sell for that price and to find a buyer who wants something like this. Very interesting. Again, yeah. Who do you, what kind of buyer do you think would purchase this home? Let me know. This is an interesting one. They got double listing. All right, it's for $324,900. We got $1,500 a month mortgage payment, 170 Outer Cove Road, 0 bedrooms, 900 square feet. Okay, it's a vacant house that is being utilized as a warehouse. Okay, they're just trying to sell the land basically. For how much? No, too much. We got the big double. The garage is, somebody's gonna want that garage. You can rent, if you have a garage like that, you can literally rent it out and for probably like 1,000 to 1,200 bucks a month just for a garage. That's one of the kind of overlooked investment pieces that I think most buyers aren't considering. So if this home could have a family in it, you could rent the home to them, and then you could rent that garage to somebody else. However, where this is basically just an office warehouse, I don't know. The list price isn't bad, I guess, like pretty large property, and the garage has some value. The home, I don't know. It's not going to sell for asking though. I think it's going to sell maybe like 280 to, maybe 300. They're not getting asking. All right, now for $325,000, $1,600 a month mortgage payment, we got 60 Petawa CBS, a 3+1, 2 full bath, 2,100 square foot, 2 apartment home, built in 1991, all baseboard electric heat plus a mini split somewhere. All right, yep, there it is in the living room. Looking good, pretty standard. Good ceilings, good floors. Flooring is consistent throughout. Kitchen looks like it's just vinyl flooring, which is okay. Kitchen looks all right. You know, it's a bit dated, but the white appliances and whatnot kind of aren't the best looking, but whatever. All right, bedroom looks good. You got bathroom, primary bathroom, another bedroom. Rec room looks really nice. Looks like a cool spot to hang. Apartment. Kitchen looks pretty nice. The little island living area. 2 bedrooms in the apartment. And the apartment bathroom looks pretty good. Really good. Like fully tiled shower, tile floor, nice vanity, laundry room, and back deck looks okay. And there's a nice looking shed. Yeah, really nice property. Listed for $325. Even though it's out in CBS, this is gonna sell way over asking, I would say. Looks like really good condition. 2,100 square feet is a decent size. 380, 390, and it could push up to 400,000. I'm gonna lean towards 380 though. All right, another condo for $289,000, $1,500 a month mortgage payment. We got 7 Tiffany Lane, Unit 105, 2 beds, 2 full baths, 1,100 square feet. Built in 1982, $426 a month in condo fees, all electric heat. Big building, bit dated, giving off kind of like a late 80s, early 90s kind of vibe here. Entranceway is tiled in. You got the big mirror, sliding closet doors. Living area is large. Kitchen dated, but totally fine, functional. And you got a little laundry room just off the kitchen. Okay, main bath. Or actually, this might be the ensuite. This might be the main bath. And a couple bedrooms. And then that's the lobby downstairs. So overall looks pretty good. I think for that price, it'll probably sell over asking the way condos are going. It seems like a pretty good price for a condo that size. I mean, it is a bit dated, but it didn't look that bad. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go for 300, maybe more. All right, we got a new build for $569,900, $3,200 a month mortgage payment, 88 Trenton Drive, Paradise. Now this looks like a different builder using different renderings. Really nice rendering. 3 beds, 2 full, 1 half bath, 2,200 square feet, almost 2,300. Yeah, single family. So look at this. This is on the exact same street. You know, just a couple doors down, 88 Trenton Drive. A much more reasonable list price. Bigger square footage. So yeah, this is more in line with, you know, the average new build prices you're seeing. So basically $250 a square foot. This is a much more reasonable new build price. Unless the finishes in that other one are way above average, I don't understand how they're charging the prices they are. Uh, you know, they're going to have a hard time selling when people see this as the comparable on the same street. Larger home for a more reasonable price. Next, for $449,000, $2,300 a month in mortgage payment, 47 Macmar Lane, CBS. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,100 square feet. If downsizing and comfort is your priority, look no further. This is a 50 plus living area, semi-detached, built in 2021. So if this was detached, I think it'd be pretty attractive. So it's all 1 floor. Living room looks good. Kitchen looks really nice. Kind of small. I was wondering if there's a pantry somewhere. There's a little more cabinetry space on this side right here. Okay. Dining area looks fine. Bedroom looks good with the walk-in shower. Stand-up laundry. You got garage, so pretty good. Backyard looks nice. Nice little deck here. Shed in the back, Costco shed. All one level, nice and flat. Definitely for 50 plus living. 449,000. It is nice. It's not huge. It's attached on one side. I don't know. I don't know if they'll get what they're asking for there. I think it's going to go below asking, to be honest. It is an in-demand kind of property style, but I find that a lot of people who want something like that, like a slab on grade kind of bungalow, they also still want their privacy. They want a detached home. So that's going to play a factor. Next, for $769,000, $3,900 a month mortgage payment, 22 Pembury Close, Mount Pearl. We got a 4-bedroom, 3 full bathroom, 3,100 square feet, built in 2012. Electric heat pump and fireplaces. Garage, extra wide garage. So let's have a look. Yeah, lots of parking. You fit what, 4 or 5 cars there. Extra wide garage. You got your main entrance here, which is pretty nice. Come in, living room, dining, open concept. Yeah, not bad. Kitchen is looking good. Yeah, definitely looking 2010s. You got those dark cabinets. Countertop looks good though. Might be actual stone, which would be nice. And it looks big enough for the price. Yeah, looking good. Laundry room looks good. Main bathroom looking pretty good. And you got your primary bedroom with walk-in closet and ensuite. Double vanity. That's a nice looking ensuite. And yeah, office, some nice rooms here, another nice bathroom. Overall, the house is in great condition. Okay, you got a pantry or some kind of storage here. Lots of storage. Big unfinished section in the basement for storage. Utility room. Central heat pump, which is nice. Nice big back deck with, looks like you get a lot of sun exposure. You got the 2 levels, right? You got down here and up there. Fully fenced. Corner lot. Yeah, really nice home. I think it's priced well. It is priced well for the price bracket that it's in, but I think that it's going to sell a little less than asking. Yeah, really nice home though. All right, $325,000 a month in mortgage payment. Or sorry, $325,000, $1,700 a month mortgage payment. 11 Cedar Hill Place, Unit F, St. John's. 2 beds, 2 full bath, 1,000 square feet. Built in 2022. Condo fee is $150. Electric baseboard and a mini split. So this is going to be probably like, okay, so you come up, this is the top floor unit of this this house, of this condo. I think I looked at this already, but it's all brand new, looking really nice, very stylish. You're on the upstairs 4 unit, small kitchen. It's like a nice home for a single person or just a couple who aren't looking to have children or anything like that. Or maybe, I don't know if I'd recommend it for somebody who's older because of the stairs, but I have a feeling this will sell over asking slightly. Could go for like $335. Next, for $185,000, $980 a month mortgage payment, you got 91 Fahey Street, St. John's. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 1,500 square feet. Single family, 1978. All electric heat. All right. Have a look. Yeah, we looked at this one too. It's not bad. Kitchen's bit dated and small, and the floors are pretty worn. I think they kind of, yeah, like, so that there is some serious wear and tear on the floors. And they don't show us much, and they use a lot of virtual staging. Bathroom looks good though. New vanity, new flooring, full in plastic enclosure, which is fine. Yeah, was it 1,500 square feet? This should definitely sell over asking. This should break into the 200,000 range, even though there's quite a bit of wear and tear. Just a high demand price range. And this is a pretty, it's not perfect home, but it's pretty decent what you're going to get. All right, we looked at this one too, $829,900, $4,300 a month mortgage payment, 44 Parsonage Drive. This was an absolutely stunning home, 4 bedrooms, 3 full, 1 half bath, 3,500 square feet. They got electric baseboard heat plus radiant floor. Yeah, you got the green belt in the back. You have this basically designer kitchen that they really show off. It's gorgeous. And they even show a little magazine here, I think. Yeah, they got featured in a magazine for their design. So, then the rest looks good. Gorgeous home, nice stairs. Yeah. And I was surprised how quick this one sold, because this sold just this past weekend. This was listed on Friday, I believe, and they got an accepted offer 2 nights ago, so it's already sold. All right, next is for $299,900, $1,500 a month mortgage payment, 221 Paradise Road, Paradise. 3 beds, 1 full bath, 2,200 square feet, single family home, 1968, forced air oil. All right, tons of parking. Yeah, we looked at this one as well. You got the detached garage, loads of parking, bit dated. Kitchen can be updated easily. Change the flooring, change the hardware on the cabinets, and put in some kind of new backsplash. A couple of stainless steel appliances, and it will look pretty good. Overall, yeah, not bad. They don't show much, but it all looks pretty clean. And they got forced air for heat, so that's good. Switch that over to central heat pump. And the last new listing of the day, $379,900, $2,000 a month mortgage payment, 16 Kellen Crescent, St. John's. 2 apartment, 3 plus 2, 2 full bath, 1 half, 1,800 square feet. So electric heat, built in 2001. Little bit small. It's gonna feel a little cramped. Okay, so you got 2 driveways, which is great. This driveway probably be for your tenant. Looks like their entrance is right there. Detached garage. Pretty standard layout. Come up. Living room here. Kitchen looks okay. Eating kitchen, very small. This is your entire dining space. Bedrooms. Small rec room with laundry closet, which is not bad. And then the apartment flooring is updated. Kitchen is extremely small, but totally fine for an apartment. And 2 bedrooms looking good. Yeah, overall, not bad. Little on the small side, and it's probably still going to sell over asking. It could still go for 400,000. I don't think this one will sell for like a huge jump like some of the other 2 apartments that we saw today. This one might sell, 20, 30,000 over asking tops, just because of the size. Although the double parking spot and that detached garage kind of add a bit of value. So maybe 40,000 over asking. All right, so that's all the new listings. Next, let's have a look at what came up back on market. So we got a 2 apartment back on market 253 Topsail Road, CBS, $329,900. So if you're in the 2 apartment home market and CBS is in your purchasing area, this could be a good opportunity to jump on something with a little bit less competition, get it a bit closer to asking price, assuming the home is in good condition. So it could come back to market because of home inspection results. You never know. So that it might end up going under. I can't say for sure, but it's a possibility. Next, we've got 117 Queens Road, Unit 13. Condo price decrease. I believe I said this condo was overpriced. It's probably still not going to sell for that price. $11,000 they brought it down by. Yeah, I still think it won't sell at that price. And also here, 3 Valley Shannon Street Paradise. Looks like a big executive home. Yeah, 4,300 square feet. They dropped the price $16,000 down to $799. So they're having a tough time finding buyers for that. It looks really nice, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, gorgeous home. Beautiful home. All right, so that's all the back on markets. Next we have sold listings. All right, so 121 Elizabeth Drive, single family home, listed for $349,900, sold for $370,000. Single family home, sold $20,000 over asking for 2,000 square feet. Okay. 40 Carroll Crescent, new build, semi-detached, sold for asking. 144 Green Acre Drive, semi-detached, sold $30,000 over asking. Listed for $309,000, sold for $340,000. So yeah, we're seeing semi-detached go higher and higher. Next we have 2 apartment for $349,900, sold for $398,000. So wow, almost almost $50,000 over asking. And that's on Tobbins Road, CBS. So they did really well. They must have priced it pretty attractively. 133 Middleton Avenue, listed for $199,000, sold for $185,000. Single family home, 2,400 square feet. So that must be in pretty hard shape to sell below $200,000, especially for that kind of square footage. Oh no, it's on Bell Island. Okay, so I haven't seen a Bell Island sale in a while. So that home might actually, let's just have a quick look at this one. Just because I want to see the condition. Bell Island is a market that I'm trying to familiarize myself with. Just for context, really. So this home is a huge piece of land. You got multiple, you got shed. It's a huge, huge home. So it looks like it's well maintained. It's a little dated. And it's got a wood stove. And it's not bad. But there you have it. Bell Island. Very hard to sell a home. Like if that home was in Torbay or something, that would be sell for over $400,000 probably. All right, so then we have 40 Henry Larson Street, a semi-detached, listed for $359,900, sold for $386,000. So again, another semi-detached duplex kind of style home selling over asking. 13 Cedar Drive, listed for $199,000, sold for $210,000. So $10,000 over asking for this mobile home in Paradise. 39 Gosses Road, single family, listed for $320,000, sold for asking. And Lot 1 Conception Bay Highway, new build, sold for asking. 35 Birchwind Street, $299,900, sold for $380,000. Wow, $80,000 over asking on a single family home. Okay, we gotta take a look at that one again, just for some context here. Yeah, 2,000 square feet, 1956. Okay. All right, it's not bad inside. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's kind of dated. Looking like a pretty standard house, to be honest, like standard old home. I'm not sure why that sold so much over asking. Birchwind, where was it? Right here. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's definitely more like a home worth like 350, 360, but they listed 299.9, which is a crazy list price for a home that's worth that much. Next, we got 114 Craig Miller Avenue, $242,900, sold over asking for 272,000, so 30,000 over, and that's a strange one. I didn't think that would go over asking, or did I? I think I said it might go a little over asking. This one's kind of impressing me. And then next we have 30 Downing Street, listed for 69.9, sold for 695, a little below asking. And that was a pretty nice home, but doesn't have a garage or anything, but it's really unique inside. Next we have 22 Augusta Court, a condo, listed for 444.9, sold for 435, so a little under asking. And that's a fully detached condo. And then we have a new build, 92 Moffett Road, listed for 579.9, sold for asking. 140 Maggie Drive, listed for 419.9, sold for 436. So a single family in Paradise sold 16,000 over asking. And 41 Diamond Marsh, new build, listed for 499.9, sold for asking. So 4 Venton Place, single family, listed for 349.9, sold for 370. So 20,000 over asking. They did pretty good. 228 Le Marchant Road, listed for 269.9, sold a little less than asking for 261. You know, about 7.5 below asking. 2 apartment, 7 Bellevue Crescent, listed for 417.5, sold for 470. So they did 53,000 over asking basically. And we have single family here, listed for 339.9, sold a little lower than asking for 335 in CBS on Duns Hill Road. Oh yeah, that was the one with the funny outdoor table. 63 Rotary Drive, 2 apartment, $449,900, sold for 440, so a little less than asking, which is interesting. To be in town, they must have just priced it a little too high. Like they would have been better off. Honestly, they would have been better off listing for 400,000, and it definitely still would have sold for at least 440, and it could have gone higher. When you price it too high, some buyers think, oh, okay, I don't have a shot. So you end up getting less offers. 26 Golf Course Road, 849.9, sold for 820. Below asking on this 4,500 square foot executive home. 31 Hatcher Street, listed for 399.9, sold for asking, single family home. And 29 Hamlet Street, listed for 399.9, sold for 405. So 5,000 over asking on another nice single family home, 2,200 square feet. That's all right. Yeah, so as you can see, the market is definitely still responding to 2 apartment homes as usual, until some dynamic changes in our market. I feel like this is the status quo. 2 apartment homes, condos starting to go over asking because we're seeing a lot of older Newfoundlanders downsizing, and the price of new builds. If I was in the market for a new build, I would be looking to lock in a price now and not wait till later in the year or next year, because the prices have consistently been rising year over year for new builds. The cost of materials, cost of land, and cost of labor has gone up for builders. So if you're in that market, do not hesitate. Get out there, get a price locked in with a builder, and get your home started. All right, so that is today's property rundown. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful, educational, and maybe even entertaining. If you are in the market and you're looking for a realtor to work with, please feel to reach out to me and we can discuss your goals and how to get you there. All right, have a good day. Bye. And also, you might want to check out one of these other videos.